Alright guys, so this is my entire mock collection so far this year. So starting off, we've got a Chase Axiom from series 117. I really do like this figure. I really just prefer this figure over the regular one, which is in the blue attire. And yeah, the pink just looks really good. Comes with an NXT title. Really good figure. I did decide to keep this figure mock as I just like collecting figures mock now. That's really what it comes down to. So really good pickup. I actually didn't pick this one up in store, but I was able to pick it up through Marketplace. And yeah, really happy with this pickup. The box is pretty much mint condition. Moving on to the next figure, we got this Ultimate Edition Damian Priest here. I really do like this figure. Comes with so many accessories, of course, because it's an Ultimate. Really good head sculpt, really good figure. Money in the bank. And then it's got the accessories here. Different head sculpts. I just love this figure, mint in the box. It's got all his information here with his height, where he's from, and his finisher. This is definitely my favorite Damian Priest figure at the moment. And also just in that moment of time when he had the money in the bank, and then eventually when he did cash it in on Drew McIntyre. It's just such a great figure to have to remember the moment. Moving on to the next figure. It's the Ultimate Edition The Rock. This is like his final boss kind of era. So, and this was, I'm pretty sure this was based off the Mania. Also with this figure as well, great figure. Mint in box, of course. Really do like the head sculpts here. And the figure is really good. And it does come with the title as well. So I really do like the title. And it just really captures that moment at Mania. And yeah, that's just what I remember when I look at this figure every time. Really good moment. And I really do like this figure. It's got the figure at the top and then the Rock there. And yeah, just mentions here how he returned. And then it's got all his information here. Now, I'm in Australia, more specifically Adelaide. And so in terms of the figures, I'm not able to buy Ultimate figures in store. There's actually no store here that sells Ultimate figures. And so I brought both of these figures online. And yeah, it just really makes me appreciate the Ultimate figures more. And then I almost forgot, honestly, I picked up this 118 Nia Jax Chase here. Just because it's a Chase figure, honestly, I really do like collecting their Chase figures. So now I've got both 118 and 117. And like I said, I'm just getting back into figure collecting. And so going for the Chase figures is kind of what I've been doing. Now, when it comes to the 118 set, I didn't pick up any of these other figures, as I just didn't really need them in my collection at the moment. And then also with 117 as well, picked up the Chase figure. And I also didn't pick up any other figures from that set as well. So yeah, common theme with my collection is I'm just going to be going for the Chase figures, I think. And then going for some Elite figures that I do like. And then I also have the translucent John Cena here, the collector's edition. I love this figure. I was able to pick it up in store. And I picked up 3 of these figures. So that's the first one here I've just got on display. Absolutely love this figure. This might be my favorite Cena figure, honestly. It's so good. I just love the concept of this figure. So I've got one displayed here. And then I've got the other one displayed here. And then the final figure I also gave to a friend because he needed the figure. And I was like, why not, you know? I don't really need 3. But yeah, I've got them both mock at the moment just because I love them so much. I might open up one day, but at the moment I'm keeping them mock. I just prefer having all my figure collection mock, to be honest. And then also here, I do have like a UFC replica title. And then on my wall here, I do have the World Heavyweight title hanging down as well. This is also a replica as well, but it is really good quality. And you can hear how sturdy it really is. And then with the UFC title here, it is just a plastic version, but it is pretty cool to have. Really does make the setup stand out. And yeah, that's all the figures here mock. And then back here as well, I've got a 116 Randy Orton box. And then I've also got the 116 Kevin Owens box. And then the Greatest Hits Gunther box with his accessories. And then also back here, there is the Greatest Hits Roman Reigns box with a couple of his interchangeable hands. I have just got back into collecting figures, so my collection isn't too crazy or anything special. And then just here as well, here's where I keep some of my loose figures at the moment. I haven't really got time to display my older figures, but I've just got up some of my newer figures here. So that is the Greatest Hits Roman Reigns here. Really good figure. I really do like it. And then I've got an old Cena figure here. It kind of does remind me of him at the moment with the kind of an old head sculpt here. I've also put on Randy Orton's shirt here with this figure. I don't know. I thought it kind of fits the figure as well, kind of with the all black kind of look. And then I've put on Roman Reigns' title with the Cena. And then I do have this Rollins here. I'm actually not 100% sure what set this Rollins is from. However, I kind of do like the gear here. It's got his updated articulation and formula. So pretty good figure here for Rollins. And then, yeah, like I mentioned, the Randy Orton here. I did want the chase of this figure, but I wasn't able to pick it up. But I still think this figure looks pretty good as well. The formula isn't the best, but it is still a pretty good Randy Orton figure. And it is my first Elite Randy Orton. And then I've got here the Kevin Owens as well from the same set. Really good figure. I really do like this figure. It's got the blue, it's got the pink, it's got the purple. Yeah, sick figure here, honestly. I do like the formula as well. It's such a nice figure. We got the Greatest Hits Gunther here now. This is a real basic figure, but honestly, I think this is one of my favorite Gunther figures. And then just with the basic attire, that is what Gunther wears, you know? So, great figure. And then here I've got kind of an older Sheamus figure as well. I think this might have been the King Sheamus figure. And yeah, pretty good figure here, honestly. I just got that in with a bundle deal with the Rollins. And so, yeah, just decided to display him as well. And then up here, I've got a bit more of a display. I've got a really old basic Hulk Hogan here. And then I've got an Elite Ultimate Warrior here with his title. I really do like this figure. This is a really good Ultimate Warrior figure. And yeah, it just displays so well. And then I've got this Sting here. I've got him holding the chair in his robe. Really good figure. Really like this figure. That's quite an old Elite though as well. And then there's also the Elite Fiend. Chris Jericho, an Elite here as well. It does say 2016 down there. And so yeah, quite an old figure. And then a Jeff Hardy Elite here. A John Cena Funko Pop. And then an AJ Styles Elite. That's a really outdated Elite right now, to be honest. Just looking at this figure, I really don't like it. Just because of the formula with the head sculpt. It's just not AJ Styles anymore. And then there's a Daniel Bryan here, or Bryan Danielson. Rey Mysterio, I really love this figure. And then kind of like an old promo Rock figure here. And then a Macho Man here. I love the attire with the yellow and the red. And I almost forgot, honestly, as well. I've got this little figure display here with the Demon Finn Balor. And then I kind of got this Predator figure here. I've just got Undertaker here choke slamming this guy. Yeah, it's just a basic Undertaker. But I really do like this setup here. And then there's an It figure here as well. With the box behind it. I really got to change up my display with these figures. It's really toyetic. And you can see the attire here with the yellow. And I've just got his shirt on as well. I've also got a Cena hat, Never Give Up. And then a You Can't See Me hat. So quite old accessories here. But like I mentioned, I am just getting back into figure collecting and into WWE really. And yeah, that's pretty much my figure collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I am just getting back into it, so I know it's nothing crazy or anything too special. But yeah, I thought I'd just make a video of what I've got so far this year. I've managed to pick up quite a bit though, honestly. And I think I will continue with buying my figures mock, as I just like displaying them in the box, especially when it comes to an Ultimate Edition or a Collector's Edition. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.